hi guys, it's very hot in here tonight. Ooh. Hello Dietary. Dietary. Hi Mark. Hello. How are you two? Giuliano. Hi Mommy. That's hard. Okay. I'm hot. So Giuliano, what's with a hi mummy? Do I look like a mummy tonight? Good to hear and see you. Good to hear from you. Hello Bill, good evening to you darling. Flash, hi. Oh. Flash by name, that's so sweet, isn't it? JT, good evening. I have had a very odd day, but it's been good. It's been good. It's beautiful weather. Oh, I'm just going to lounge tonight. So how are you all doing? Thank you very much, Bill. Bill says I'm so beautiful. Thank you. Sorry, boss. Gonna have to put my glasses on now. Sorry, BCZ. I called you mommy. That's quite sweet. I'm pleased you're well. Flash. Wolverton, great to see you too. Hope you're feeling good with all this sunshine now. Lifts the spirits. It certainly does, doesn't it? Don't you just sort of like, I think everybody just feels better when the sun's out. Jeff, hello. What's your thoughts on the Super League? I don't know. I'm not really into football. I'm more ice hockey. The whole household is really into ice hockey. So I don't know. It's a strange one, isn't it? I don't want to say what I originally said when it came out, in case I offend all you guys. Wolverton, hello. JT, at least the nail bar's open. Now if there was a Super League in nail bars, God Jeff, I'd be angry. I think it's wrong. I think it's very, very wrong what they're doing. They're just getting took over by greed. But then I don't know the ins and outs of it because, like I said, I don't really follow the football very much. JT, at least now bars working, yes. Ash, hello darling. It's great now the weather's turned really sunny, it certainly is. Shoeshine, hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? King Hughes, hello darling. Love the tank top. Thank you. Suzanne and Carl, good evening to you. Oh, Suzanne. Good evening to you, Suzanne. Hope you're keeping well, darling, and enjoying the weather. Yeah, nice French tips. Rounded, I hope you noticed. What's that Jeff's put? Clap, clap. Whew, did I say the right thing then, Jeff? I hope so. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought anyway. But not knowing the full thing, and you've always got to be so careful you don't upset somebody, haven't you? But shouldn't have to worry. We should all be able to say what we all think without other people taking offence, but I don't know how you men are so close to football, you know, and us mere women aren't allowed to sort of like... Go on, Jill, say what you said, we won't be offended. I said, I wonder how they're going to feel about that. That's what I thought, but it looks like the fans don't like it either, so good on them. Good on them. Thank you very much. My nails are very pretty. Metaman, any club that says they're not in it for the money and will improve the football and bullshitting the fans. Okay. I just think some of the players, most of the players are very overpaid for what they do. Not just in football, in a lot of things, to be quite honest. And not just in sport, in a lot of things in general. Yeah. That's just my thought. And I'm keeping my mouth shut from now on. I love the outdoor updates yesterday, by the way, Danny. Thank you. I love doing those. Do you know what? I've still got half the stuff on my phone. I'm going to show you all my phone, okay? Obviously not the pictures of my dad on the front of it, bless his cotton socks. See all of these? See all the pictures and videos along the top. And I was that busy outdoors taking more pictures, so got loads to put up this week. I didn't shoot a lot today though because I had other things to do. Tomorrow the grass gets cut. That's a big job here because there's loads of lawn, so it takes forever. Now I've lost a load of... The club I follow have signed up for it and I'm disgusted with them. Good on you, metal man. You make a stand, boy. That's what I would do. Boy, where did that come from? They were your trademarks in Alice. Yeah, they were. But I do get the odd attachment to sort of like being drawn back to the 80s with the long red fingernails. I do like blood red fingernails as well. Yeah. But at the moment, I've waited for how many months? 4 months now for these. So some of the most passionate some of the most passionate football fans I know are women. Yeah, I know. I'm really sort of heavily into the ice hockey, but so they'll be heavily into their football. My sister-in-law, she's true on Man U, lives up there and everything. She never misses a match. The season tickets, you know it, the whole lot of them have, so yeah. And when she starts talking football, I sort of like, I don't know what you're talking about, girl. She loves it. I don't dislike it, don't get me wrong, it's just I don't know a huge amount about it. JT, I was going to just say what you were going to say. I love the... Oh, I've done that. Good evening, Jonas. I think I'm one of those rare males who doesn't get anything from football. No, my husband and my son, they're not into it. My son used to do the boot camps and everything for the Man United, and he'd come back and he'd say, I'm really not doing it again, Mum, I don't like it. And I'm like, oh, it's all right, you never know. You don't know till you've tried. And then he did with the ice hockey and did very well at that. So hence we're all into ice hockey now. Not a football fan, but I would not be happy if I were. Yeah, that's right. I think that's how the majority of people are thinking, I think. Looks like my phone too. Or you. I don't get that. Oh, Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. All pictures of me. Naughty, naughty. I do need a running partner, by the way. Did you like that? I even had my pearl earrings in. I'd actually left my phone and selfie stick at home, so I ran up to the house and then I got my phone and my selfie stick, walked down the drive and redid it, trying to make out I'd just finished running. But I think you could tell because I wasn't panting. I don't run fast and for very long, but I am on a diet now. And I am taking it deadly serious, and I think most of you would have noticed in those pictures yesterday, my tummy was looking a lot flatter. I'm not actually on a diet, I just don't want to put any more weight on. So I want to level off now, that's what I'm doing now. Jonas, are you a nostalgic person? Yeah, I think so. Sort of, yeah. I don't hoard things from the past, but I'm quite nostalgic. I like reminiscing. I've got my driving licence pass from when I passed my driving licence when I was 18. First time, I'll have you know. And I've got all the details on all my other houses. When I first bought a house, I was 19. So I keep all of that and, little things. Yeah. I've got every single thing my kids have ever owned hoarded in the garage. Not in the garage, sorry, in the shed at the back. That's a hard one. Every birthday card they've ever sent me. So I'm quite nostalgic in that sort of thing. And with things like fingernails and fashion, I wouldn't say it's nostalgia, as we all get trapped in a little time zone. Have you ever walked down the street and seen somebody with shoulder pads, big thick lip liner, frizzy hair and back combed out of craziness, and you think to yourself, oh bless her, she's stuck in that time zone. You just know it. Hi Houston from Gill. I nearly said Lady Sonia. Jill. Hello Lyle, how are you darling? Have you ever attempted a football? I'm constantly playing football. I used to always play football every day with my friends, my kids and their friends. And I used to take them all to the football clubs from school. Yeah. I play rounders, I play everything. I swim with them, I do, anything. All throughout their growing up, I kick around in the garden. So I'm quite an active parent, even though they're sort of like taller than me now. Playing is much different than watching sports. Yes. I would never sort of want to play a full game of football, but then I wouldn't want to play a full game of ice hockey either. It's going too quick again. I would have been, my idea of hell as a kid, a football camp. Yeah, it was my son's idea. I felt actually too Jay. I ever sent him after he told me. What's that? Excuse me. Just cut down on carbs. It'll melt away. I'm not really a diet as such. It's just I'm eating the same as what I always eat. I'm drinking the same as I always eat. I'm not drinking alcohol anymore, because I've heard that's quite happening. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I might have the odd glass of wine now and again. But I have a meal every day. I never eat breakfast because I hate it. I feel sick if I eat breakfast. But I eat at night. So what I'm doing is the 3 days I do the live streams, I don't eat a meal. I eat like a small salad with prawns or salmon or whatever, because I like that anyway. But the rest of the days I just carry on as I'm normally would. I'm cutting my sugar down in my cups of tea, and I only have 3 cups of tea a day. Okay, so I've cut that down too. Matthew Wells, you little sneaky. Hello to you. Irish, hello. That's a new name here. You'd love to see me in leather. I don't have an awful lot of leather at the moment. I'll have to get some more. Do I like garlic? Yes, I like it in food. I don't sort of like over cram my food with garlics and such like. I am a bit of a sort of slave to having garlic on a steak. I do like that. And when it's cooked on a steak, I could just pick the chunks of it up and eat it and leave the steak behind, actually. So. Man, I'm a real petrol head. I love watching true brave men and women who race motorcycles. Yeah, we're petrol heads in this house, actually, as you've obviously already gathered. But yeah, we do. Marty, pretty much my diet, more protein and salad than veggies. I hate vegetables. I hate vegetables. Ugh. The only thing I really like vegetable-wise, oh God, if push come to shove, would be, oh, why do I always do that? It's on the tip of my tongue. Parsnips, roast parsnips at Christmas. I do like roast parsnips. I like Swede and carrot mashed together too. But anything else, no. Keep it. You're welcome to it. And yeah, I've got lots of leather boots, and I really intend to do a lot more shooting in leather boots. There's lots of updates. If you scroll right back, I'm talking to Irish now. If you scroll right back through, you'll find quite a lot with boots on, but I haven't shot any for quite some time actually, so I'm going to do that again, and I will put that on my list at the end of the week, because the weather's meant to cool off, isn't it? So I'll shoot a load more for you, so don't worry, you'll get them, okay? And I haven't done a poll again, have I? I'll think about that one tonight. Do you like carrots? Only mixed with Swede. I just said I like Swede and carrots, but not on their own. My dogs do. I don't feed my dogs treats. I give them chopped up carrot. Dirty. We had an 80s themed nightclub in Milton Keynes called Groove, and the people used to wear shoulder pads and do big hair there. I've got to be honest, I love it. I love it. That is sort of like, yeah, the 80s, the big hair. We've all seen my modelling pictures that I sat that night and showed you all through my pictures, and their hair is so big. I got away with it because I was young. Jonas, ever have Swedish meatballs? No, I haven't had them. Must check out. Hello, John. Yeah, I have put one or two up there, but I can't exactly tell you when. It was a while ago, but honestly, if you scroll back through, you'll see some. Thank you very much, Mike86, says I look gorgeous. Nice top, thank you. It's my blouse and my vest top. How are you, John? George, how's George doing? I feel like I've known George all my life. I've never even seen a picture of him yet. Might maybe want to send a picture of him? Mathman, you did a shoot wearing your leather Harley Davidson jacket not too long ago. I did do that. Yeah. Yeah, I've done a few in leather, haven't I? I just can't quite remember when. I always enjoy seeing your 80s pics with the hair. I know. George is giving me grief for food. Aw, don't starve him. Go on, feed him quickly. Lamont, hello darling. And Rob, hello Rob. Hi. Gustave Gomez. Have I pronounced that right? Gustavo Gomez. Hello to you, darling. George. Give that poor little John, give that poor little cat some food. What's your most fave meal? This is where I'm meant to say something really exotic, isn't it? I like Mexican food. I like burritos. But my all-time make me feel good food is a can of Heinz spaghetti with poached eggs on toast. If you want to make me feel good, that would make me feel good. If I'm totally truthful. I could say, oh, king prawns with smoked salmon and a bit of this and a bit of that. Actually, no, a can of Heinz spaghetti on toast with poached egg, please. That was always my Mother's Day treat on a morning, ironically. I like all sorts of food, if I'm totally honest with you. So, I'm really into this pasta evangelist at the moment, their food. I like that. It gets delivered. It takes around about 6 minutes to cook because it's like, and it is just to die for. It's just like going to an Italian restaurant. It's really, really nice. And I was watching them on the news. They were about to go bankrupt. And then we got the first lockdown and their business online just took off. It's a bit like Donald Russell, which I think I told you about last week. I love his meat. And he's a Michelin, he sells to all the Michelin star restaurants. So at first I kept seeing these leaflets coming through my door. And then when I was ordering the pasta, there'd be leaflets in there for this meat and everything. And I'd think, oh, well, that's going to be mighty expensive and stupid for an average family. But sure enough, they do like the ready meals and that, and it's just like being in a restaurant. It really is good. And my dog's going crazy. He sits. George will relate to this. My dog, Hunter, the boy, sits at 4 years old on my window ledge, thinks he's an ornament and woofs at everybody. Even though the back door's open, he can just go outside and give them a proper really growly woof if he wants. Lamont is obviously into his spaghetti and meatballs. I'm not a meatbally person, I must say. I've got to be honest with you if I'm being truthful. Chris Henson, hi darling. Gustavo, I am doing very well now that the sun shines out and I've had my nails done. I'm a lot happier. Metal Man. Sorry Jill, I forgot to say you look gorgeous tonight, but you always look gorgeous, my dear. Oh, thank you. George and my lad Will. Oh! Have you sent that to me? Oh, if I click on this, is that going to turn my whole thing off? Oh, no, nothing's happened. Send me it. Send me inbox. You remember where I taught you where to go? Where I messaged you and we got you there eventually? Put it there. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Maybe when my tummy's a little bit flatter, you never know. Brian, alright, I've just read that. I do like that. Shushan, your glasses look good on, but you appear self-conscious about them. You don't need to. I'm not self-conscious about my glasses. All of my glasses at the moment need repairing because I've not been since the beginning of lockdown, or a long time actually, before the original lockdown. And they're stretched, so they just fall off my face after a while, so that's why I take them off. And every single pair I've got at the moment, and it's because I've got a tendency to put them on my head. That's the only reason I take them off. It's not because I'm conscious or anything. In fact, for all of you that didn't know this is a little truthful comment, is I always used to wear glasses in Ellis. Always. You could always see me with my glasses on my head, if they weren't on my face, on a chain around my neck. I only started wearing glasses about 4 years ago, but I always wanted to wear glasses. And now I'm wearing glasses. I'm too darn lazy to go and get my glasses screwed up tight. But I need a new eye prescription anyway, so there you go. I just thought I'd let you into that. So all the time you've looked at me for the past 20 or whatever years you've looked at me for with glasses on, they were fake. Sorry. Jill, thank you. Brian, thank you. That will be the one defo wank bank. John Moore, what's in Ellis design? In Ellis. Ellis, E-L-L-I-S, is my maiden name. So it's double-barreled for Ellis-Young. So Gill Ellis-Young. That's all it means. In fact, I don't always use the Ellis. That's more in a work term. It's amazing the amount of people that call me Ellis. Like, hi, Ellis. It's like me saying T. And forget the J. Lamont. Tighten the screws on the glasses. Yeah, I know, but I haven't got anything small enough to be able to do it. So I bent them the other day. I was that cross with them. But now they sort of like sit like that on my head. So I'm just gonna, no, I'm not doing anything with them. I'm just gonna take them in and get some new ones anyway, because I need a new prescription. JJ, I think you look so hot with your glasses on. Thank you. John Moore, you said when you were in, no, I said when I was in Lady Sonia. Didn't I? Sorry? I'm not understanding what you mean, John. I thought I said back in the day in Lady Sonia when I used to wear glasses. That's what I meant. Just wondered. That's okay. If you're wondering anything, ask away. I don't mind. Irish would love OnlyFans will stay like it is basically. Well, I'll tweak it, obviously. Tweak. I think, when I think of tweaks to do. I could do with a screw, but actually, John, I think the screw's still in me. Glasses. Man, I found out the other day I need new reading glasses, but I can't complain. They've lasted for 10 years. Oh my goodness. Good on you, John. Irish. I love Irishmen. I know quite a lot of Irishmen actually. Yeah, I do. One of the best men in the world was my uncle, and he was Irish. He was a lovely man. I love the Irish accent. Oh my God. Oh, there's a Suzanne, maybe Suzanne will tell you, that Irish accent when a man is talking to you and he's got his accent and you just sort of like stare, rudely stare, and then they'll sort of like wait for a response and you say, pardon, didn't hear it. Was just watching your lips moving. It's a lovely accent, absolutely adorable. There's a way to do that Irish. I don't get that. John Moore, LS, that's what you said. It sounded like Ellis. Ah, I'm with you now, John. If you've got anything to ask though, ask away. I don't mind. Don't take offence. I'm not being funny if I maybe misunderstand what you say. Quite often you can say something at the beginning of a stream and then I'll see later on you've said something else and I've forgotten what you said in the first place. So just ask Marty, so could I. What melter Irish men's accents, Marty? Oh, you never told me that one. Joking. That's all right. You need a set of watchmaker's screws. I used to have some. Well, I didn't, my husband did. He's probably still got them actually, thinking about it. He's always tinkering away with things. They're small enough to tighten your glasses up as well, Jill. Thank you. It's a mesmerising accent. Good on you, Suzanne. I told you, women, I've never met a woman who does not melt at the heart and the knees when she hears an Irish accent. Oh, God. And I know what's going to happen now. You're all going to take Irish lessons, aren't you? How far ahead are you with shooting for LS? I'm always a year in advance. Always a year. I think I'm actually about a year and a half in advance with LS, Lady Sonia. Irish accent is a turn on for you, like Italian. Italian in A Fish Called Wanda. Okay, well I haven't seen that, but I'm going to take your word for it, Janus. I'm going to take your word for it, darling. If I lived close by, I would come round and do it for you, Jill. Thank you. Ah, it's just my friend. Oh, it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, or is it just me? Hey, who likes my new glass? Isn't that novel? I just love it. I'm still drinking Coca-Cola, full fat as well. But you know what? I can almost just drink half a bottle of it. Suzanne, certainly works for me, a soft Irish accent. I'm with you, girl, on that one. Marty, no silly. I need a screw Lemon, Jill. It's just... Look at this. Oh, thank you, James. Thank you. Lemon, Jill. And my glasses are always dirty as well. Do you know that? Jill, will we see some more outside content like yesterday? You most certainly will, Lamont, as soon as I've finished here tonight. Because it takes ages to do this, to process this one, to shove up on OnlyFans. I will put some up, I promise you. I was a bit wary of what to do actually outdoors because I've already been told off for having outdoor stuff on here. But I don't think they're going to tell me off for my garden. I don't see as they can, really. Marty Gaelic. Little man, very chic. Isn't it just very, very chic? You'll be able to see it properly in this video up here because it's pointing right down here. Janice, have you not seen A Fish Called Wanda? Yeah, I've heard, yes, I have. Yonks ago, actually. Jill, we've heard your music playlist. Oh, please don't ask me any names. Favourite TV shows, movies, favourites, all time, recently seen. I can't even remember what I watched last night, I'll tell you. I watched, oh shoot, you know what, I am so bad with things like that when I put it on the spot. I watched a thing with, you know the new Sherlock Holmes guy who got married on the Isle of Wight not that long ago, a couple of years back. I watched a programme with him in, now that must have been from a long time ago, it was about virus. There was 5 episodes which were very, very long in it. And I watched and I watched and I watched. I kept thinking, me and my husband kept saying, oh, should we turn this rubbish off? And I'm going, no, it's bound to get more interesting because somebody recommended it. So we're watching and watching and watching. And then it ended. And I said, well, what was the purpose of the whole programme? It was about a virus, and then the person died, and then the government stumped off on the parts. I just thought, I want those 3 hours of my life back. I was so cross. John B, looks like you figured it out, John. Doesn't it just? Alzheimer's is kicking in, Jonas, I think. The funny thing is, the minute I turned this off, I remember it all. It's almost like you put me on. I'd be absolutely useless on a quiz show, like Tipping Point. Because I am absolutely brilliant at answering the questions when it's on telly. And I'm going, it's that. No, you idiot, it's that. It's that. Trust me, it's that. But I can imagine being on the show, I'd be like, oh God, hang on, it will come to me. That is terrible. I think I've missed. Right, I'm not quite Benedict Cumberbatch. Why does that ring a bell? I've seen that, I think. Liz, I follow you for a long time, and every day you look more beautiful and sexy. Never leave us. Oh, I'm not planning on going anywhere. Oh, John. John Moore. John Moore. I love the little faces. Nice start to the tan. It's starting. It's starting. Brendan. Hello, Brendan. Hi, Jill. Sorry I'm late. See, I told you, never get a job in retail. You look stunning as always. Thank you very much. Dieppy, 45. Oh, I'm guessing that's because I got the goals out. Thank you, Brian. Right, I hate watching a film and waiting for it to get better, and it never does because you never get the hours. I know. Who is Suzanne? Suzanne is on here. She's on my OnlyFans, her and her husband. And when they come on, if she comments, she'll put Suzanne at the end of her comment so that I know who I'm speaking to. But, so yeah. I've not been asked for a 12 yet. Benedict, that's it, yeah, Dr. Sherlock Holmes. I knew it. See, I'm going crazy. That's the man. I was on the Isle of Wight when he got married, actually. In fact, funny thing was, I went to pick my daughter up from school today, and she wanted a McDonald's. So I said, all right then, come on, we'll drive down, go through the drive-through. So off we are, and we had to wait for it. And there was all these guys out there surrounding this man on a motorbike. And she said to me, should we get out of the car, Mum? Because I think he's famous. And I said, well, why? What's going on? So I looked around, and there's this guy on this really old retro motorbike, and it looked to die for. It looked really good, I've got to be honest. And all these young guys were all crowding around him, doing selfies and that. And I said, no, darling, it's his motorbike that's famous. So, I don't know why I told you that, but I just thought. Hi, the girls. Harry. Hello, Harry. You know what? We were joking, weren't we? That you must be the Royal Harry in California. And it's very funny how he's gone home and now you've suddenly come online. So I think secretly you must be. Who watched the funeral? Sorry, not interrupted here. Sorry, got interrupted here. Hello, hello. Jill, you got vaccinated? Oh, I got my first vaccine. I've not had the second one. I don't get my second one till the end of next month. So I've got quite a while to wait yet. Flash says there's lots of freezing Can somebody chuck up some hearts so I can see if you can all hear me, because I obviously don't want to waste my time talking if you're not listening. Good, good. Thank you. Harry, did you miss me getting them out? John with George. Did you get your vaccine and how were you? And Lamont, you got yours the same day, didn't you, as John, I believe? Oh, kisses for the girls. Thank you, Metal Mad. John Moore, hi Jill, I sent you a pic earlier. I hope you liked it. Can't believe you don't think you will be doing more auditions. I don't know, you know, that's just the way it goes at the moment. It's not practical, so. Forgot Jill, hang on. Forgot Jill, got my second plague shot last Tuesday, yay. Well done. Did you feel poorly after it, or were you okay? No, they didn't recognise me. No, Marty, nobody recognised me, which makes a blooming change, actually. Dietary. I did only because it's news. I didn't know Harry Hewitt had gone home. He's gone home. No. I watched it, obviously, as you know, because I put behind the scenes up, and I had a beginning to that behind the scenes, and I said to my mum, oh, give us a tap on the door when it starts. And I just got started in the video, and she bang, 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 bang. So I watched it because I'm not really into the royals, to be quite honest. I thought it was very, very nice, but I watched it because maybe it's just a bit of history, isn't it, I guess? And I need to brush up on my history, don't I, Marcy? Juliana likes the royal family. Good. 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 Just after I said I'm not really royal. But no, I don't dislike them, but I don't follow their every move. But I just thought I'd watch that. Right, hang on, let's change the subject rapidly here. Brendan, if you were around on the Titanic, it wouldn't have sank because your smile would melt the iceberg. Ah. Yeah, actually, I don't think you are that, Harry. Right, Brian. And she asked them what KFC stands for. And then answer unfair. Lol. Freezing, alright, so yeah, I've heard a lot of people that. Did you, Lamont's fully vaccinated, I felt poorly for a few days, yuck. How did you feel, Lamont? Metal Man, I've had my first jab and my second jab mid-June. You must be about the same age as me. May, June, July. Very poorly. Erica, what do you do if somebody recognises you? Oh, it doesn't bother me. I'm fine with it. Loads and loads and loads and loads of people recognise me. And I can't complain because I used to spend an absolute and utter fortune promoting LadySonia.com. So really, in a way, if I wasn't recognised, I'd be a bit wasted that money. So it's like when I moved here, because I live in a village. So when I moved into the village, I only sort of like walked to the school once or twice with my kids, and before I knew it, the whole village knew I was planted here. In fact, I ran into somebody in the village shop who moved in, and they were having a big party. And all their friends had come up from London. and somebody that I knew had been to this party, and he said that rooftop so pays not to have any. Or if you can, anyway, not to have any. I knew it was coming, it's a 12. Hang on 1 second, an umbrella. Marty, stop. Thought we sorted all that out. Yeah. Mid-June. Brendan, how long have you lived there now? In this house, I've lived here for 16, going on 17 years. Jan, hello darling. Oh, Jan's got a problem at his end. Right, I'm gonna, he's just like something out of one of these, what Werther's Originals adverts. He's like everybody's granddad, he's so nice. Marty, working on getting that perfect. Right, thank you everybody, and I'm gonna scoot off, get a load of my worky bits done, and go and check on my mother and my kiddies. King Hughes, thank you Jill for another great show. Didn't ask me any questions, darling. Big hugs to you too, King Hughes. Okay, happy 85 evening. Okay, you all take care, stay very, very safe, okay? And I will work out what my plans are for Wednesday, but it will be at 7:30 UK time, as always, and I want to see as many people as possible there. Okay, Brendan, thank you very much. Marty, JT, nice. Bye-bye, everybody. You take care. Bye, Suzanne and Carl. Oh, I actually hate turning the bloody thing off because everybody says good night, but I'd be there for another hour, wouldn't I? There we go, it's done. Oh, I love Monday evenings, it's great fun. And I love my new glass. Right, you take care. Bye-bye.